The Word of Life with Reverend Mitzi Gibson is made possible in part by Grace Christian Center, Margaret's Beauty Salon, Holly's AC and Refrigeration, and Harold and Elsie Broussard.
Welcome to the Word of Life Mitzi Gibson Ministry. Tonight I have something very special since we are getting close to the Christmas time. I have a program that has been especially prepared for all the audience. And I have the first guest, which is Wanda Gunther, that are going to be singing to us a beautiful song. She has such a beautiful voice, and she's going to really cause you to have what you call it excitement for the holidays.
Jesus, you're the center of my joy. All that's good and perfect comes from you. You're the heart of my contentment, hope for all I do. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. When I've lost my direction, you're the compass for my way. You're the fire and light when nights are dark and cold. In sadness, you are the laughter that shatters all of my fears. When I'm all alone, your hand is there for me to hold. Jesus, the center of my joy. All that's good and perfect comes from you. You're the heart of my contentment, hope for all I do. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. You are why I find pleasure in the simple things in life. You're the music, yes you are, in the meadows and the streams. The voices of the children, my family and my home. You're the source and finish of my highest dreams. Oh, Jesus, yes, the center of my joy, my joy. All that's good comes from you. You're the heart You are the center of my joy. Jesus, you're 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 the center of my joy. When I'm lonely, feeling sad, you're the lifter of my head. When the lights go dim and the crowd gets thin, I know Jesus, he's gonna step right in. He's gonna step right in. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. My joy. My joy.
My next guest is Catherine Mason, the founder of KPLE television station, and the manager Robin Durham. I have a question for you, Miss Catherine. Now that you have retired, what are you doing?
Oh, I get to sleep late in the morning, and I get to do all the things during the week that I want to go to. I go to a lot of Bible studies and a lot of mission things that I work on. I work with a little group downtown as well as a TV station still. It's called Jesus, Hope, and Love. And we feed the hungry a lot. And on Fridays, I get to deliver food, and on Saturdays, I get to deliver bread all over town, and with the mobile home areas. And so that is so much fun for me. I just go through, and I don't even have to get out of the car. I just say, "You kids like peanut butter and jelly?" And they say, "Yes, of course they do." And I said, "I got a trunk full of bread. Would you like to ask Mom if she could come out here and get her bread?" And so that's what I do. I still work with kids, and I still work with the mission, and I still come out here a lot.
So you're not retired?
No.
You retire?
Yes, yes. I'm having more fun. I don't have to worry about the TV station. That's Robin's problem.
Okay, Miss Robin. Please share about the mission of the vision of KPLE.
Well, first, thank you for having us, and
Yes.
it's really an honor to sit here with you, Mitzi, and with Catherine. And the only one that's missing is Valerie Holcomb of the original
Isn't
three.
it? Yeah.
And it's a blessing to be allowed by the Lord to get to manage the television station and do the things that God has us doing here. And the vision of KPLE is to reveal the love of Jesus.
Amen.
And we do that by having the Word of God preached, and by reaching out to all the other 501c3s in the region, bringing agencies in, ministries in, churches in. And I kind of see us as a hub, a connecting hub, where people can come in and we connect the services in the region to the people of the region. And you know, KPLE does more. I think that people don't realize through
That's
the program Attention Central Texas, and through public service announcements, and through many of the live broadcasts that we do. We've done some on human trafficking. We did one on suicide because of some of the problems in our area, being, you know, there's 22 military men and women that take their lives every day, and so we, you know, we are just part of trying to provide some solutions and some care for our veterans. So that's a little bit of what KPLE does. That's a little bit of our mission.
That is not a little, that's a lot. And that is beautiful because you involve with the people of KPLE, and that gives you not only the opportunity to know them, but to serve them.
Amen.
You know. So this station has been a blessing from the day one.
Amen.
And continue to be a blessing.
Yeah, it's always, Mitzi, been our focus too.
Yeah.
Unity within the Christian community,
Amen.
particularly, and draw others in, and that's what Robin's doing.
Well, Robin, I'm very proud of you because you're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you, Mitzi.
Wonderful job. Well, thank you for coming, Catherine.
Thank you, Mitzi.
I miss you.
Love you, Mitzi.
No more trouble together. God bless you. My next guests are Janna and Michael Miller. They are going to be doing together the songs that they have been practiced for a long time, I believe. So Janna was born and raised in Killeen. She attended the school in New Life School and Worship in Colorado Springs. Mr. Miller, you've been in the Grace Christian Center since you were just a little one. And look at where you are now. Who could have told that? He liked to sing from the beginning since he was a little boy, and he's been always, very faithful to God, very, very faithful to the church, and very faithful. A husband, what could I say? He's wonderful. That's all I'm going to say. Now, my guest is in your hand now.
Love that was foretold when the prophet spoke of one to come. Oh, heaven came for us, reconciling hearts to you, our God. Heaven and earth collide. The Savior forever life. Jesus' name.
I take the opportunity now to introduce Pastor Jim Reed from Grace Christian Center. And I have some questions for you, Pastor. How did your launch program started?
Mitzi, our Grace Christian Center has such a tremendous heart for the community, and daily we would see students walking across the campus, going to one of the stores, whatnot, to buy cold drink and a pack of baked potato chips, and we felt that we could really honor them with really a significant meal for their money. So last year at the beginning of the school year, we started serving. We serve Monday through Thursday, full, well-rounded, and we let them establish their menu. The kids, you know, it's their biggest meal seems to be chicken Alfredo, and either that or a breakfast for lunch type of meal. And of course, we serve them hamburgers and hot dogs, you know, as part of the meal. But it's a very nominal fee for the meal, and we realize that a lot of people, kids, don't have even that. And we have a program where we allow them to eat free if the need arises for them.
How many children do you usually?
Well, we started out last year at we were averaging around 185 to 190 kids a day, and this year we're up 240, 250. Our highest this year has been about 288 kids at a feeding. That's with the two lunches, the A and B lunch from Ellison High School, and all of these kids, well, for the most part, are from Ellison, which is just across the street from us. But we even have kids drive in from Shoemaker and from Killeen High School that they've heard about our lunch program, and they come over because we have a game room where after lunch they can go and play the games on their own telephones or on video, whatever the case may be.
That's good. Okay, how the high school?
The high school, with me beside here is Coach Bruce Cox. He is the assistant head coach for Ellison High School. And it called me last year. They were looking for a place to meet with the football team due to construction going on at Ellison, and we opened our facilities to them. And for that we started feeding them a meal, and I'll let Bruce explain all that to you.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jim. We were looking for a place where we could take our entire football team, our entire varsity football team, because we have a kind of a ritual that the night before or the evening before our football game, we have team chapel, and you know, the coaches, you know, some of the coaches talk to the kids, and then we have a team meal. But we had to have our chapel service and all that stuff at a separate location. Then we had to go someplace to eat. And so we were really looking for a place. We was looking for a safe place. We was looking for a place that was non-threatening and was isolated, where we could get alone and, you know, kind of be intimate, you know, with our kids and share. And we wanted a spiritual place at that. And just so happened, ran into Jim and said, you know, this is what we're looking for. And so he offered to cook our team meal. And so Grace Christian, I just want everybody to know that Grace Christian is such a giving church, is such a giving people, that they opened up the youth sanctuary for us, cut on all the systems. We had our chapel service, and we preached the gospel to them. You know, many of these kids, of course, they don't even go to church, and so this is the only time they get to hear the gospel and the good news of Jesus Christ. And you know, we have our coaches speak to them. We have position tests that they take, and then we transition to the team meal. And it's just wonderful. And Jim also lets us create our own menu for that.
Thank you so much. We're just about ready to finish. Pastor Jim, what do you suggest now for the next coming year?
Well, for the next year, we're going to try to expand, and we need more room to begin feeding more students. And we would like to see churches throughout the city that are close to schools to try to get involved with the schools. We've seen such a change in the students that come to us. We've even had parents come in and question us, you know, that the student comes home and how good the meals are and the environment that they're in. So they come to eat lunch with them just to see that. So we're looking forward to reaching out even to more parents and whatnot. Each year we're seeing fruit of the effort that we're putting into Ellison High School.
Did you mind if I ask you how much the children pay for the meal?
$3.
Really?
$3. And it, just like the chicken Alfredo I mentioned, if they went to Olive Garden, they pay $12 or $15 for the type meal that we feed them. But those that don't have it, we don't turn anybody down. We want everybody to be fed. And some of these kids, this is the only meal that they get.
Well, thank you so much for being in my program. Thank you so much
for having us, Master.
for the program. My next guest is Rench, which is from Grace Christian Center. She's working in Grace Christian Center as a singer or youth director.
I'm Michael's assistant.
Michael's assistant? Okay. Well, they're going to have a duet now, and thank you for coming.
Countless days on a journey that led so far. Endless nights they traveled to follow the star. They did not find a palace, just a humble village home, and searching for a king, but finding a child, no crown, no throne. Still they bow down and come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Oh, come, let us adore him. Expectation turned into mystery, and nothing was like anything they dreamed. Anticipating the royal hand, those honored by this world. Instead, they gazed in the awe-struck eyes of a lowly peasant girl. Oh,
My next guest is the Chief Brian Brank from the Killeen Department Fire. So I have a very good question for you tonight. One of the questions that I have first is describe the mission, the vision of the Killeen Fire Department.
Our mission, of course, is to take care of the citizens of Killeen, make sure we do that as professionally as we possibly can, serve the citizens we were supposed to. Our vision is to expand the department to serve the citizens, to build the fire stations that we need and get the equipment that we need. And of course, we're always trying to provide more training to our personnel so that we can provide the best services possible to all of our citizens, both fire and EMS.
That's good. My second question is describe the value of the Killeen Fire Department.
We want to make sure that all of our people are professional. What that means is that they're prepared to go out and do the job that they're supposed to do. We want to make sure that all of our people have integrity and honor. Integrity basically meaning that they serve the citizens with high value, making sure that we serve everybody equally in the community. And of course, we want to make sure we're honorable in doing all these things that we do for the community.
Okay. We don't have much time, but you know, I would like to invite you to my program again because I have a lot of questions that I believe the people of Killeen need to hear.
Okay.
So because the time is short right now, I really appreciate that if you come back.
That would be fine.
I'd
be happy to do that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's the
The
Word of Life.
Word of Life with Reverend Mitzi Gibson is made possible in part by Grace Christian Center, Margaret's Beauty Salon, Tolly's AC and Refrigeration, and Harold and Elsie Broussard.